In 2025, we plan to invest around $75 billion towards AI, compute, and cloud business.
As you can see, in last some years, almost every business moved to cloud. You should focus on how to eat, drink, sleep, cloud. The coming future is not about enterprise or consumer applications. These applications will be replaced by AI agents. In future, when AI workloads would be in plenty, cloud usage will increase. And when cloud usage increases, world is AI and AI is cloud. Now, I want you to stay with me because I'm going to tell you really amazing things which probably you will find useful, and you will see the end game. You will see the game behind what is happening in the market and what is happening in the tech. My name is Amit Arora and I'm a senior engineer, or you can say architect, within cloud and AI space. I spent last 4 years at AWS securing AWS financial service customers in their cloud at scale. Whom I'm targeting? I'm targeting every enterprise who builds their enterprise applications, their consumer applications in cloud and on-premise. And I'm targeting every engineer, every developer, every integrator, every IT project manager, a security architect, or a business leader. And the message is, the world is AI and AI is cloud. As today, everybody knows that AI workloads are everywhere. Almost every business, every enterprise are investing heavily in finding a sweet spot in using AI in their consumer business and also within their enterprise and their business users. Now, all these investments are coming down from established cost centers, the cost centers of the on-premise. So on-premise applications are getting sucked in and the budget is going towards the AI applications. Now, see where these applications run. They run primarily in cloud. As you can see, in last some years, almost every business moved to cloud. Now, people and enterprises like financial institutions, they're not building on-prem applications anymore. Either they migrated into cloud, AWS, or they are building natively in the cloud. That's the roadmap. And in that roadmap, if you see, by 25 or 26, they are probably almost 100% in the cloud. When they are already running in the cloud, their enterprise and consumer applications, which are basically Java applications, microservices running in Kubernetes containers, are backed by databases which are SQL or NoSQL or relational. So that's the generic architecture. The businesses use these applications which are built in cloud, and cloud gets revenue by renting the compute to these applications. The cloud has compute. AWS has EC2, AWS has Lambda, AWS has containers, EKS, ECS, all these compute services basically give you the compute to execute your applications on it. Till now, everything was fine. Your consumer applications, your enterprise applications are going in cloud, and you are happily seeing it because you are reducing the cost. But nobody noticed, or many people noticed and overlooked, that this cost, which was saved moving away from data centers and utilizing resources in cloud on fly, and based on elasticity, you can control the cost. But over the period of the time, your dependence on these cloud providers are so much. And imagine there are only a handful of cloud providers. Almost 60-70% businesses are running in AWS. In fact, almost everyone in some capacity is running in AWS, whether it's like a 1 million valued company or probably 1 trillion valued company. They have an investment in AWS to run their enterprise and consumer applications. So enterprises who were building in data centers 10 years back, pull their investments from data centers and put it in the cloud. What happened in that process? In that process, the consolidation happened. All the resources which were everywhere in data centers of different companies are now collated into only 2 or 3 cloud providers who are controlling the data centers around the world. Like imagine how many data centers or the forests of data centers AWS would have. You can't probably imagine. It's like the engine which is powering the world. It's like a grid which provides computing power to whole Earth, like the satellites running around the Earth or the airplanes flying across the Earth or live streamings of sports to millions and millions of consumers. Imagine the banking website serving so many users. Imagine the transactions you are having. All of these people are running their applications in cloud. They get power from cloud. So businesses get power from cloud. Understand that. Now, imagine what's going to happen in coming future. The coming future is not about enterprise or consumer applications. These applications will be replaced by AI agents. In future, what will happen is like your AI agents will be running, which will be backed by like LLMs. LLMs would be in plethora. Like every company would have their LLM. You will pick and choose which LLM your agent will consume. Now, in this architecture where there's no traditional way of arranging resources in cloud like EC2 or Lambda, now you are arranging AI agents, which are backed by models, which are actually running on a huge compute intensive hardware like GPUs from NVIDIA running in data centers of AWS. That would be the architecture. Now, in this kind of architecture, what is happening? The enterprises would rather be putting their money in enterprise and consumer applications. They will put their money in AI workloads, which will be backed by LLMs, which is again compute intensive. Now, in reality, what is happening is you are just paying for more compute. That is the correlation between cloud and AI. That's how they are interconnected so neatly with each other that they cannot live without each other. And businesses don't have time to build that kind of infrastructure for themselves. In future, when AI workloads would be in plenty, cloud usage will increase. And when cloud usage increases, building in cloud, securing in cloud, automating in cloud, combining different clouds to create a solution would be the demand jobs, would be the money shot. That's where you can establish careers or build businesses or get that promotion, upskill yourself if you are an engineer. Because world is AI and AI is going to be run in cloud. And cloud is nothing but a resource and or compute provided by Azure or AWS or Google. And as AI workload rises, the compute resources, the usage of compute resources rises, the cloud revenues grow up. When cloud revenues grow up, people invest in cloud, right? That's why they grew up. Now, when you are expanding in cloud, you need people who are smart enough to make these workloads compliant, because the future problems are not how you will run in cloud. Future problems are like how you will secure and operationalize and make things cost effective in cloud. So focus on cloud and AI will come to you. Enterprises should focus on building and operating in cloud effectively, securely, well architected, not sprawl your attack surface area. Build very efficiently, because your cloud surface area can increase very exponentially. And for cloud engineers or the engineers across the world, you should focus on how to eat, drink, sleep cloud. You should think only how things will be built in cloud, not what business functionality you need to build. That is there, but mostly AI will do it. You will be consumed in making and operationalizing and creating a very safe and sound base for the business users to consume.
So if you like this video, you probably will enjoy my previous one, which is on AI proofing your career. So please go check that one out too.